Dressed in a suit and wearing a mask, President Trump walked to Marine One unassisted. Minutes before, he tweeted out this video.
I want to thank everybody for the tremendous support. I'm going to Walter Reed Hospital. I think I'm doing very well, but we're going to make sure that things work out. The First Lady is doing very well. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will never forget it. Thank you.
He arrived at the Walter Reed helipad and once again walked unassisted to a waiting car. On his way to a special suite in the hospital, where his staff say he will continue to work for the next few days. Democratic challenger Joe Biden stood on the same stage as the president on Tuesday. He tested negative for the virus on Friday and sent his best wishes, tweeting, "Jill and I send our thoughts to President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump for a swift recovery. We will continue to pray for the health and safety of the president and his family." Trump has several risk factors that put him in danger of complications from COVID-19. He is in his mid-70s and overweight.
We have to wait for the next few days. For some people get really sick within hours, but, some people don't get sick until a week after. And so we have to really be carefully observing the situation.
Trump has often chosen not to wear a mask, including at his own rallies, where many of his supporters reject the science behind the idea. His team, including family members, went maskless at the Tuesday debate. Trump even ridiculed Democratic candidate Joe Biden for wearing a mask, as recommended by virtually all public health experts.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Suspicions over where the president may have become infected have also turned to a ceremony in honor of Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett, which took place in the White House Rose Garden last Saturday. Several people who attended that largely mask-free event have since tested positive. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi sent her best wishes to the president, but said this was a lesson to be learned.
This is tragic. It's very sad. But it also is something that going into crowds, unmasked and all the rest, was sort of a brazen invitation for something like this to happen. It's sad that it did, but nonetheless hopeful that it will be a transition to a saner approach to what this virus is all about.